In 2009, you were in France with Rob.
I was.
My brother Rob and James Atkinson died in an accident on the mountain road.
Yeah.
Anyway, got another 10 minutes before he lands, so I'm going to turn this off and I'll see you in a bit.
What time do you call this?
Oh!
You thought it was me? You thought it was me talking?
Yeah! I thought it was you.
Right. His legs are thicker than mine. He's got tights on, whereas I've just got...
You got some proper on. What have you got?
I've got 2 jerseys on and this.
You gonna be warming up?
Yeah. Have you ever had to worry about me before?
No, but it's pretty cold. This guy's alright.
I saw it. We saw it. We binned him at the front of Graggerman. What I say? It's Graggerman, yeah.
But he was still with us. Like I think then we must have lost him on the way up to the Blue House.
My big toe. I think it's actually a frostbite. You can get frostbite today, can't you?
Probably just back.
Oh, there's no toe left in there. That's gonna. Anyway.
So, welcome to our next video. Today we're going to be talking about 1 mile closer.
So I think it was pretty soon after the accident that that I remember starting to think about trying to do something positive in memory of Rob and James. I think pretty early on we kind of thought, well, Rob was, you know, a pretty inspirational character. I guess we kind of started to think about what it was that Rob enjoyed doing and how we got into adventure ourselves, and kind of use that as a template for how we could use Rob's story to encourage other people to have adventure, right?
Cycling, more than climbing, we could get more people involved, and that seemed important. Not only do we need to enjoy it and we want to inspire other people and get people to come along with us, but also somehow cycling seems more like a longer challenge that we can actually do some sort of fundraising through.
Yeah.
There's something about going on a journey that means you start the day together, you finish the day together, you push through and you all work towards a common goal. And even from the first ride, we'd take it one day at a time and we'd lead people who are the weakest cyclists, and we'd try and encourage them to make it all the way through the day. And that, I get something really back from that.
I mean, I think obviously the nice thing about cycling is it's very accessible. You know, there's quite a low barrier. I mean, it's cycling also, you know, to get a basic bike isn't that expensive. So there's a relatively low barrier for people to take part. And I think also the fact that Rob and James and the rest of us also began adventures through a cycling club, where basically someone helped us have the opportunity to, you know, go on these trips to build our confidence, to have new experiences. I think that was basically a template which we could then follow in terms of starting 1 Mile Closer. Actually, in many ways, 1 Mile Closer has been hugely therapeutic because we've been able to feel as though we're doing something meaningful and that we're having a positive impact, you know, through Rob's inspiration, through the energy that Rob gave to us, that we're able to pass that on to other people, that we're able to feel like we're pushing forward and achieving something and challenging. That's kind of Rob's gift, right? Rob's gift was that inspiration to challenge ourselves and to believe that we can push through and achieve something, you know, really remarkable and great. And that's, I guess, what we want to share with participants.
So you went all the way from the North Pole to the South Pole on your journey. You went skiing, cycling and sailing, and that encompasses like the whole world. But I remember it was 2016 when we cycled home from Barcelona, and flew in an aeroplane to Barcelona, and then we cycled literally all the way home. I just took a selfie outside my front door having cycled home from Spain. Just connecting two areas on the map which should only be connected by aeroplanes just felt insane. And it's, of course it's not as big a challenge as connecting the North Pole to the South Pole, but it's still, it just makes the world feel a lot smaller. And maybe we should care that the problems for people in Spain actually aren't that far away from the problems for the people in my country as well. So it makes me feel a lot more connected to the rest of the world. If you can go there by bike, then it doesn't feel very far away. Whereas when you read the newspapers, you read these stories online, is there something in America or something in Africa or whatever like that. It's not very far, the world's not very big, and you can make these journeys on foot.
기부금을 받으면은 어디에 기부를 하는지, 그리고 그거를 어디에 사용을 하는지.
Pretty much right from the start, we've been supporting Nalango School in Uganda, and we've seen it from having no buildings at all to having dozens of classrooms, dormitories, and latrines. And, you think, how important are the toilets in a school? You can't imagine it as a really big important thing, because it should never be that big challenge for you. For the boys, of course, the boys can quickly go to the bush or whatever and quickly go to the loo in the bush if they need to. But for girls during their day at school,
Right, would you go to school if there were no toilet facilities? It's like you have to sit there for 6 hours and you can't go to the loo.
it'd be pretty horrendous, right? And so for the vast majority of girls, that meant no school. For quite a few boys, it probably would be quite a barrier to going to school. So I can't be bothered if there's no toilets. So even the first donation we made of just a few £1,000s, building the latrines, the loos, that made a huge difference just to having some students turn up at the school. And then again, the dormitories, the girls who live maybe 10 or 20 kilometres away, when they have to walk home at night, it can be too dark, too dangerous. It's just not safe for young children to walk home. So by having dormitories, it means that they can stay at school and they can be safe at school.
And of course, for us, we've got a long way to go with Nalango to be able to support the students to the level at which we were supported. But that's our goal. That's where we hope to get to. And we've made really good strides. We started three students, and now there's about 800 students. The school is one of the best performing schools in terms of exams in its district.
It's incredible to think that we've now created the school, which is the same number of pupils as our school.
Exactly.
It's the same scale as our school. It's just incredible. So James and I were very lucky to go and visit the school nearly 2 years ago now.
A year and a half.
And we were just blown away. Like I'd only ever seen photos. I'd only ever read about it. So going out there and meeting the students and seeing real people was just incredible. So at the time I was like, any opportunity to spend more time out there, and I would definitely take that opportunity.
We've supported a children's rehabilitation hospital here in Korea, and I think part of that is obviously us trying to make sure that what we do through One Mile Closer is relevant to the people who are participating in the One Mile Closer fundraising events. And so we felt that it was appropriate to also support a Korean charity through the Korean ride, so that I guess the participants here in Korea can also feel and directly see the impact that they're having with their own eyes.
After Everest, Rob came back and he was giving lectures at schools about adventure and about his experiences. And then after 180 degrees, when he came back from the South Pole, then he continued to do that. He continued to go around schools and try and inspire young people to take up adventure, or even just follow their passion, to have the confidence to try and follow what they really think they're good at or what they want to be doing. And
what would that be?
whatever that be.
Playing the violin.
Whether that's playing the violin or just, learning another language. So, I think Rob would be amazed at how you've grown as a person. I know you were only 21 when Rob died, but you've grown so much as a person. Obviously, going through your lectures and having the opportunity to speak in all these different places has changed what you do, and you've grown in many, many ways. And I think Rob would be pretty impressed, to be honest.
But yeah. I mean, if that's the case, wonderful. I'm very bad at receiving praise.
But yes, so for this year, we've got at least 2 big cycle rides coming up. We've got one in the UK, which is the Yorkshire Cycling Festival.
10th anniversary.
10th anniversary, so it's 10 years since my brother passed away. So this is going to be a big one.
So this year we probably will have done 10 rides in total. At the moment, up until 9 years, we've done 8 rides. And we definitely have the 9th one in June, and then we are also planning a return to Korea in September.
So there we go. So if you are interested in joining us in the UK,
or in Korea,
then go on our website and get in touch. Send us an email, and we look forward to seeing you.
Which is www.onemilcloser.com.
Thanks for saying it aloud. It's in the links below.
I just got to the summit of Mont Blanc, which is the iconic climb in the Tour de France. Thank you very much for everybody's support, and now we're going to cycle on to Sisteron tonight, which is probably another 90 kilometres, I think. I don't know quite how many. Bye.
Who's that there?
Oh, Andy, come and join me, Andy. He's the fastest of everybody.
Oh, well done, James. That was better.
All right.
Well done,
He did
Dave.
very well.
That's brilliant. Did so well.